So much of these cities can feel like deja vu to General May. Prefabricated structures plop down on the surface, utility and usability at the forefront, but it can play upon the mind, and it's hard for her to know that she is making progress. And so, to help improve her mood, a journey farther afield is what sits in the forefront of her mind this afternoon, and just where will May go, we shall see. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm, Aftershock, where May is going to be leaving the town of Seymour behind with the intention of traveling all the way out to this thing here, to whatever this is. It may just be 4 roads in the middle of nowhere with nothing else going on there, but she needs to know, and so do I. And so that's exactly where we're going to go, but we're probably going to stop by the dispatch center along the way, and we might as well keep our wheelbarrow along with us for the ride. Let's make our way out and in the direction of the hydrothermal flats, as I suppose there will be the opportunity to harvest Rycon while we're by them. We can see that the flats have taken over some decent portions of the ruins here. Yeah, having a look at some of the other structures here, I am tempted to see whether or not we might actually be able to get anything from them. The lichen beds we can't harvest from. We have moss bushes, and then these big tentacled towers. So let's move over towards the bush here and try and navigate around with our wheelbarrow. Yeah, we can't interact with that either. Okay. Well, there is some water on the surface here that we could gather up and that we probably should gather up. Let's pour that into our thermos here, into both of them. We'll carry that along with us. But yes, nothing to satisfy our hunger here. At least I'm not seeing any of the bushes that we've been able to get the clumps of lichen from. We still need to read the book fully to be able to understand how we might be able to treat it and hopefully get rid of some of the, bad stuff that comes from them. I suppose we should still have a look at some of the trees that are around here though, to see if there is an opportunity for us to harvest anything from them. Doesn't look like that's the case though. Yeah, as they're kind of fossilized and whatnot. Okay, May, I think we're just gonna have to leave the spot behind for now and start to make our way up and in the direction of that robot dispatch center first of all. Oh, just as soon as we're no longer overburdened. And it's pretty quick for us to arrive. This dispatch center is looking rather different from the others that we've seen so far. Very interesting. All right, can we get in there? Can we pry that? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, interesting. How then do we get inside? And you know what? This is a good opportunity for us to look at maybe using a device that we have, which is the structural imager. Yeah, let's use that. We can see the cone. Let's launch it down in that direction. Cannot reach the destination. Oh, we can see. Okay. All right, so the broken habitat window here, I think we should still be able to get in through it. We're just going to need to, maybe try and bash at it. See if we can't, can't damage those shutters. Can we pry them at all? Like if we activate the crash axe, pry? No, nothing to pry. But we can try and use that crash axe to crash through it. Let's put our knife away for now. Oh yeah, there we go. We have ourselves an in. But I think we are going to want to still be rather cautious here because we don't know what we might find waiting for us. Okay. Damaged robots. Seneschals, okay. There's a liquidator here, right? And through here. Right, so this is like a big repair center by the looks of things. What have we got down the end here? These are servers, ancient processors. Hundreds of paper-thin photonics lay stacked within its core. Most are shattered or otherwise damaged beyond repairs. Okay, right. What about the other space up here? Similar? No, not entirely. Let's actually turn on our light before we go any further. Oh, we're going to need to put a new battery in that. Try that again. All right. What kind of key do we need to use? It can be hacked or master keys can be obtained to bypass it. Well now, okay, this is cool. I wasn't expecting to find stuff like this. There's a bloody structural imager right there. So we could theoretically see what's on the other side of that. Ooh, there is an upstairs as well. Let's go up then before we do anything else. Okay. We've still got our light turned on at the moment. We're not hearing any mechanical whirring or anything like that, so that makes me think that we're probably alone here. There are nice big solar panels on the roof of this place though. That's very cool. And what are these? Screen mirrors. Okay. All right, what else have we got? Meat flakes. Can't eat those, unfortunately. Got some nice down-filled blankets, shower, and another shower, okay. Yeah, solar panels out on the roof. Still very cold in here, but this is quite a cool building. It's the kind of place where, yeah, we may want to try and make it home. Right. What are we going to find in here? I'm tempted. Ooh, actually, can we grab you? We can't, but we might be able to take you apart. The ancient process. Oh no, we can. Ah ha ha ha. And if we smash you and then try and grab you, push you out the way, central air filter, we cannot do that too. But we can smash it. We can smash this one as well, and we should be able to kind of get around the security gate here. Come on, let's keep it up. There we go, got through. And we have a lot of frozen clean water in there. And I don't want to destroy that, but I also can't move it. So yeah. Right, I think we'll probably try and use the structural imager again just to see what we actually have in here. It's using 50 charge. You know what, we'll move back a little bit further because then we get more of the spread. Structural imager, all right, and aim it down in that direction. Give it a second or two. Okay, all right, so, there's also, it's reinforced glass. Right, we're not gonna get through that way. I'm not seeing anything amazing in there right now, so I think we'll probably try and go for the one down below, first of all. And kind of in the same vein of what we did upstairs, we'll still use the imager just to see what we're gonna get out of this. Because, yeah, I mean, it might not be worth it. Let's see, okay. Yeah, it is hard to tell whether or not it is going to be worth it. You know what we could do? We do have a book that can teach us a little bit more about computing. The better our computing is, the better our chances to hack. Although the only thing is that, you know, we're already really hungry, we're kind of running out of time. Maybe if we can just get our computing skill to 4, that would help. Let's turn off our light for now. There's more than enough light in here at the moment. And let's just close it up. Have a look at our tablet PC. Read stored books. Let's have a read of computer science here. Our focus is okay at the moment. Let's see how we go. Wow, our focus just plummets, eh? No good. And our mouth is hurting. Oh, Helmet, you out of battery? You are, okay. Let's get a new one, fresh one for you. There you go. Yeah, that's no good. What we can do though, I think while we're doing all of this, is use card apps and turn on music. So when we start listening to music, it's going to start to improve our mood. The better our mood, the better our focus will be over time. Although we're tired right now, so it's going to take a little while before we start to feel better. Right now, we're upset about the filthy gear. We'll drop the rucksack off for the moment. It'll take a little while for that to go away, but that'll help our focus start to increase over time. Let's just stay here for a bit and just listen. Yeah, we're still upset about reading the damn book. Okay. All right, maybe we'll just kind of give this a shot. First freaking try? You're kidding me. Okay, well, ain't that good. Let's turn our light on here and just kind of go nice and cautiously. Crap, there's nothing here. There's nothing here other than no, actually that's a lie. They look the same. Drone Scheduler Core. There's 2 of them here. An AI unit meant to manage large cadres of working drones from afar. This one is in a very bad shape, and it's not clear if it can be repaired. So I suppose if we could get in there, we could maybe try and reprogram things here. Hard to know for certain, but very freaking cool. Now I'm tempted to try and see if we can hack the one that's upstairs as well. I really don't think we have the charges to try, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, well, that's 1 battery down. I think we've only got 1 more attempt that we can do here, really. Yep, that's it. That's all we got. Okay, so what else do we actually have here then? Just, yeah, more of these ancient processes. Okay, well, yeah. Nice to know there's so much clean water back there though. We can't do much about that right now. Yeah, damn. The solar panels here as well. Very cool. We're actually in mild pain at the moment. Let's just take some aspirin. We got more than enough of it. Still very thirsty, huh? Back downstairs for now. Let's turn off our light, head back outside. Oh, it got late. Let's turn off the screen. Is it wise for us to make this journey now? At night? It's actually not too bad of a time, really, because it's clear out. I mean, yeah, the wind is cold, but we're sealed up. I think we're going to go for it. This dispatch center, though, really, really nice. This very well could be a home. We'll see. For now, We are going to continue on that journey though. Let's look at making our way a little closer. And our sight, unfortunately, has kind of dropped off quite a bit. We know the general direction that we are going, but we cannot see all that far. We're carving through towards it now though. We can see it on our mini-map, and I'm worried. I mean, it might be nothing. It could be something though. We're close enough now that, okay, we are on the road. We're going to flash our light. Oh, it does not do really anything for us at all. It's clear out, but we're really not seeing far. It's kind of concerning. Bloodhound drone. Okay, and a manhack. There's definitely something here. Could just be runes, or it could be something else. Okay, there's regenerators here. This is not the kind of time to be doing this, really. Or if we were to try and do this, we'd want to try and have a flashlight that just has more charge than that. Like, we need much more charge than that. The best that we can do is 21. Oh, I don't like this. I really don't. We're getting close to the center though. Oh boy. Okay. All right. We're seeing quite a few drones out that way. Yup. It looks like it's just ruins here from what we can see. There is a manhole here. Ooh, I'm tempted to go for it. The drones, they're sending out their searchlights, searching all around here. We could try and go for that if we're fast. Okay, come on, let's go. Activate that crash axe. Let's pry it open. Good. Okay, we've gotten in. We're just going to leave everything there for a moment. And halfway down, the way down becomes blocked off. Great. Fantastic. Let's actually put the crash axe away for the moment and just start to move a little bit more to the south. Looks like we've kind of got ruins on every side here at the moment. Let's see what we've got. Yeah. Just more ruins. Let's leave that there for the moment and just kind of make our way around here. I've got my ears open. This is really not the smartest of moves. Yeah. Oh boy. We can't see all that far, but also going off of that, our enemy can't see that far either. I think we probably want to have our laser rifle out, just, in case. We'll continue moving around for now, keeping our eye on those drones. Yeah. Okay, so from what we can see so far, this consists of formless runes, it looks like. I don't know if it just stretches to where the road ends. It looks like that's the case. We're just going to navigate around the outside for the moment. Okay, that does seem to kind of be the edge of it here as well. So it's sticking very much to the center of the roads here. And this area, it's called Darien. Right, okay, no, we've got something here. Got some exosuits. Can we find a Magellan helmet that actually fits us? Doesn't look like it. No, we can't. And that's a scavenger. I'd rather not tango with you right now if we could avoid that. Yeah, let's just stay on this side. Hello. You know what? I'm kind of tempted, right? I do want to see how our laser rifle stacks up now, but I'm also concerned about how close you'd be able to get to us. I'm gonna keep safe mode turned on. Okay, 2 scavengers. I feel like that's too close for us to fire. Yeah, this is not safe. Not by a long shot. We are gonna get out of here. Let's get back to our wheelbarrow and make our way back towards safety. But this hasn't been for nothing. We know that there is something here. Unfortunately, though, we can't get down into the sewer, which is what I was really interested about, just because of the structure of this place. All right, get our blade back out, grab that barrow, and let's look and see if we can just kind of navigate, first of all, back towards the dispatch center. Traveling across the fields, it's not fast, but we've made it back towards the dispatch center. It's 10:45 at the moment. We're going to start to make our way back down towards our home, and we should be going along the same kind of path that we've traveled so far. And there we go. Okay, we have made it back. Now, there's a few things that we probably want to try and bring down with us, so I'm going to have a look at transferring some of them out. Namely, lots of clean water. Down below we go. Let's get this suit turned off for now. Comfort. Oh, right, damn, we were really hauling everything still then. That was a bit of a mistake. That's okay. Right, so we're tired. It's not midnight yet, but we are going to want to try and get to sleep. We're going to put an adhesive bandage on our head. We don't have anything to eat yet again. We're not hungry right now because we still have water in our stomach, even though we're thirsty. But yes, I think before long, we're going to see that weight start to drop, which is not good. May, let's just try and get some rest for now, though. And good morning, May. She still feels good because, well, we've been keeping her vitamin intake okay, and she has still been relatively active. Look at that, though. chocolate drink. Let's go and knock that back, as well as the dark colas that we've got. And we'll see if there's anything else there. Well, there's a lot of clean water, so we're definitely going to be having that until we're feeling slaked, or well, I guess full. The hydration will come in just a little bit. Our focus is looking really good right now, so if we were to try and read something, now would be the time to do it. But what to read? Well, I think we have to bite the bullet. We need to read the book that's going to teach us how we can start to cook the moss that we've been collecting. So let's turn on our suit. We're going to be heading upstairs because we are... Actually, hang on. No, let's not. I was going to say because we need light to be able to read. We don't. We use the light of our tablet PC to be able to read. So we can stay down here. We can stay nice and warm. Well, not incredibly warm, but warm enough, and we can try and see if we can learn a little bit more about this. If our focus starts to drop dramatically, like it's kind of doing right now, I think we'll probably try and turn on the music just to counteract that. So, music is on at the moment while we're reading. Good to know, I suppose. Yep, back to it. Okay, and the tablet has run out of energy. It is 5:30 p.m. We've been here pretty much the entire day doing it, and we've nearly gotten our first point. So it's taken a while to get there. We are hungry though. Let's have a look. Light batteries are the one thing that we just really continue to struggle with. Although in saying all of that, we do have the UPS. I'm just not sure if we're going to be able to get stuff charging off of that. We'll go and activate it for now, and we'll keep an eye on everything over time to see if there is any benefit that we get from that. We are going to most certainly be turning on our suit though, as we need to break up the day a little bit. We need to head back on outside. We're going to be grabbing our wheelbarrow, and we're going to be hitting up some of these other astrobiology labs. We need batteries. We need them now. So let's head up to the north first of all. We will put on safe mode just in case. And oh boy, yikes. Talon where are you? Okay, quite far to the east right now. But we're going to want to make sure that we give you a lot of room. Okay, just to the north here is what we're looking for. All right, and we have a way in just through the side. Let's go and give that the old smash. There we go. All right, any friendly skitterbots around? There you are. Why don't you come and say hello? Make your way on down here, and we'll take care of you quick fast. And of course, we're going to be grabbing our clean water and every single battery that we can find from here. We might actually be holding back on the medium batteries now just because we have so many of them. But then again, at the same time, why not? Why not grab them? Hey, got another UPS, that's nice. So it's mostly been more of the same. Lots of clean water, lots of medium batteries, and some clumps of Rycon. How to succeed in business? No, we're okay. Hey, look at that. A Magellan helmet that actually fits us. Let's go and move that into here. Good to know. Once we can actually get that charged, that's going to be rather helpful. And in here, more memory cards. Okay, let's mark you as explored, and we'll probably check out these two over here. The aquacultural farms we really haven't gotten much from yet, but I think it's still worth us checking them out. And for you, it looks like we'll be entering through this way here and dealing with that skitterbot, which has plutonium fuel cells. Yes, please. What else have we got down here? What is in there? Let's just check it out with a bit of caution, just because I'm afraid that it will be something more than just a basic, prototype cyborg. Not what I was expecting, really. Well, we're just going to leave you in there for now. Yeah, sorry about that. Ah, yes. So, all of these things here, these live meal grubs, pretty sure that we're not going to be able to eat them. Also, we know how bad they go, like how quickly they go bad. All super frozen. Ready for harvest, and we don't quite know fully how to harvest them yet, so we won't be doing that. But we will be going upstairs, and hello, another broken cyborg. Well, I say another. The other was a prototype. Light disposable battery, we don't know what condition it's in. Yeah, we're just going to be going upstairs for now. Let's just leave that there for the moment and just see if we can't find anything else up above. Yep, that's a no. Back down we go. Now into the lab. This sounds like the Skitterbot is close. Yes, you are. No plutonium this time, but we do have a nice big light disposable battery. Very good. Another one as well. So I think we're probably going to want to try and go into some more office basements and then just do reading first thing in the morning when we are feeling a little bit more focused. Yeah. So we've managed to get a few batteries so far that I'm happy with. Yep. That's that. Popping out the front. Let's mark that as explored. And now we can head down into some of the other offices that are here. I don't think we've had a look at the one that is on the end here. No, it doesn't look like we've been in there yet, so we'll see what we got. We can get Rycon from these shrubs out the front, should we feel the need to. And having a look at everything here, nothing that we are going to want. All right, okay, let's look at heading down below then. Wheelbarrow, you'll be staying there for now, and let's get pulling that out the way. Clambering down below, let's turn off our suit. Okay, electro hack, it's time. And it was the second try. We're getting better at this, May. We're getting much better at this. Nothing in the first room and nothing in here. That's a bit more promising. We've got some crystalline dust and another matrix array, which we already have one of them. The Wandering Mind. What medieval monks tell us about distraction. It can help us practice meditation, which I think we've already got everything that we'd be able to get from this book. Let's just go bring it over towards the light for the moment and just try and have a flick through that. Yeah, unfortunately, it can't really tell us anything at all. Okay, strange crystal. Black. It is under a electron microscope at the moment. A strange looking, surprisingly heavy crystal. In total darkness, there is a faint light visible in its depths. It's take you. Okay, that one device that we had, which I've taken back home, did need a crystal of some kind, I think. It actually sits under tools. It can be activated, and I believe that we can use those crystals as focuses when it comes to this, and hey, we can do computer practice now. That can get our computing skill up to 5. That's probably going to be easier than us just reading a book. Okay, good to know that we can do that. We need a laptop computer to be able to practice though. Alright, actually looking under here, we don't have any categories in which we are able to utilize those crystals yet. I'm half tempted to just activate it. It might also just say it doesn't do anything. Only one way to know though, right? Okay, you gaze into the strange crystal and the light slowly grows brighter. You become aware of your skin, of every cut and bruise and scrape, of the food sitting in your stomach and the air moving in and out of your lungs. The sensation grows rapidly until your stomach feels as though it will burst. Every brush of clothing on your skin is like a rasping sandpaper. As the light fades from the crystal, a searing pain fills your head. We are stunned. Okay, yeah, interesting. We have a headache. I'm not surprised. Your head is pounding and you feel unwell. Let's take some aspirin then, right? Or even a tramadol in this instance. I mean, we're not in pain, but I guess that'll help with the headache, right? And then, is that something that we still have? Strange crystal, we still have it. Didn't change anything for us as far as we're aware, but... Oh, okay, we throw up heavily. Okay, so we're feeling nauseous now as well. All right, let's keep our eye on that then. Oh, and we might have something else down here. Yup, yet another. Okay, do we use them multiple times? Would that be smart? We also have yet another one of those portable portals. So theoretically, could we use that as a portal then? Like set a point, a door in one place, and then use it to reach another. Maybe. I can't be certain, but that would be quite useful, especially with how big this world is. Yeah, okay. I'm still wanting to see if there are any long-term effects from the exposure that we just had. I am uncertain as of yet. We got more powders, another card, nothing else in there though. Oh, lab rat down here. Hello. Hi. Just hiding underneath the bunk. We'll leave you be. We'll leave the door open for you though, so that you can move around. Take that card. How to meditate. A practical guide to making friends with your mind. Can it teach us anything more about meditation? I don't think so, but just like the other, we will take it for the moment. Actually, hang on. No, it's completely grayed out, so it's not going to help us. More inferno grenades though. Wonderful. We're not going to say no to inferno grenades. It's kind of like the perfect counter to what this world is. Almost as though they were purpose-built, huh? Right, well, that's this facility dealt with. We are still feeling nauseous, which isn't great considering, well, our body isn't doing too well. Let's power our suit back on. Actually, hang on, before we do. No, I think we will still need to go up. I would very much like to grab a laptop and do some practice. Now, no doubt there are laptops aplenty up here, so I'm just going to go try and see if we can track one down. There we go, laptop computer. So, doing so either in the sewers or down here would probably be the best way for us to do it. We did say that we weren't going to linger down here though, didn't we? Yeah, so, alright, back to the sewer we go. Let's just, deal with the massive amount of weight that we've got going on, which it's coming from the batteries and the channeling ray. Okay, we're a little out of breath just because we were dealing with being overweight. Thankfully, it's not going to be too far for us to get back to our little haven under the earth here, and we'll just take a few of these things down with us. Home sweet home. Okay, so we might need a little bit of extra light for us to be able to practice that, or not, actually. Because, I mean, we're going to have it turned on, right? Let's see how this goes. There we go. Level 4, stop practicing. I think we will for a moment because we're going to try and drink some of the clean water that we've got. And hey, the Rycon that we've got, it's no longer frozen, which isn't exactly a great thing because we don't actually have a way to process it right now. So we're probably going to want to try and keep that up top if we can. So let's move the 32 lumps of Rycon that we've got back up to the surface, I think. And we'll just kind of keep them to the side there for now. Stop hauling, make our way back down. It is the evening now as well, so we're probably not going to want to go back out again. We'll just keep on practicing. Yeah, it's going to take us a while. We're at 26% at the moment. We'll keep at it, at least until we get tired. It's also our focus that's going to be a killer right now. Yeah, no. No more of that tonight, I think. We might just try and get an early night if we can. You know what? Before we do, let's see. Is any of that stuff still edible up there? No, it's already frozen. Because a little bit of toxicity isn't going to kill us. We do need to make sure that we're getting some calories in, and right now, we do not have a lot. Yikes. No, we're just going to have to go to sleep. Let's try and rest, May. 7:30 in the morning, we're starting early. May is slaked when she wakes up, so she's not going to have to worry about drinking just yet. But that hunger is building. Her focus is a lot better, so I think we're going to dive straight into trying to improve her computing skill. Because that, I believe, is still going to be able to work towards her to installing bionics. It's manipulating software and computers. The auto dock is a computer, so I feel like it's got to help, but yeah, it seems electronics is one of the main ones when it comes to installing bionics. Let's see how we go though. Oh no, like focus is terrible immediately. Was it really that bad to begin with? I thought it was like way higher than that. I guess not. Actually, we're at 70% at the moment, so we're just going to keep at it a little longer. We're going to need to reload that laptop though, I think. We'll use one of the many disposable batteries that we've got. One more try should be enough to do it here. There we go. We will stop practicing, yes. Okay, with computers of 5, we should stand a much better chance at hacking in the future just in general. Now, we don't need to hold on to that laptop, we'll be leaving that here. We'll be activating our suit and heading back up top. If we could just find one thing that could teach us about electronics, that would just be a game changer for us. We've got another office that we can check out up here. We're going to start to make our way towards it and hope that the renewed skill that we have will make getting into it a little bit easier. We'll close up behind us as well, just in case. Not keen on being followed. Oh, okay, no, we've already done this one. Right, we'll mark that as explored then. And in that case, suppose we've got this one over here or the other here. We did see some activity over that way though, a drone, right? So maybe up here would be safer for us. Let's put safe mode on and start making our way in that direction. Yeah, safe enough to make it here. Let's see what we got going on. Drag that out the way, clamber down below, May. Let's get hacking. Second try, yet again. She is definitely better at this. We've got yet another lab rat down here. Okay. Let's go through and I'll tell you what we find. Let's start searching. Report. Telepathy. Okay. I know this isn't part of my report, but I have to write it down somewhere. People are getting weird. They teach us to block out stray thoughts, and I used to have no trouble with it. But ever since the lockdown and the news about the outbreak, it's gotten so hard that I can't always do it. Sometimes it leaks through, and lately it's all bad. I came around a corner into a group of researchers yesterday and accidentally knocked into one. She didn't even drop the coffee she was carrying, but just for a moment I caught her thinking about ripping my throat out with her bare hands. She snapped out a "watch it" and kept going without even giving me time. And when Dr. Chen was arguing with his assistant earlier in the morning, both of them thought about shooting each other. The assistant even thought about going on a mass shooting afterwards. I'm no therapist, but I don't think this is just us being cooped up in here. Something is really wrong. Disturbing. Yet another report on telepathy. During a routine visit by Dr. Davis at 11:34, a cold below mathematician diverted from their standard schedule and entered the room where Dr. Davis was being briefed about Ethereum mathematic developments. The mathematician stared at Dr. Davis for approximately 3 seconds and then, before security could intervene, physically attacked the doctor with their bare hands. Witnesses report the mathematician incoherently screamed, mixed with statements such as, "You'll kill us all. Stop, stop, stop." The mathematician continued to scream until restrained and sedated. Follow-up. Cold Below overseers received official reprimand and required to attend additional training. Mathematician diverted to project substrate. Okay, yeah, definitely trouble in paradise. And nothing else on this level. So, checking down below. Book-wise, ooh, advanced electronics. I mean, that will help us out eventually. It won't help us right now, though, I think. Still, we will store it. Took a while to get that done. Oh, and yeah, you need to have an electronics of 2 to understand it. So that will really help us out eventually, but only once we can actually understand the fundamentals, the basics of electronics. Ooh, got a personal message card here. There is a picture of a shuttle taking off with happy people waving from the viewports. Salus is cold. Our love is true. I hope to see you on Croatoan too. My dearest, please join me. I don't believe there are many shuttles left before people will be stuck here forever. Oh boy, another lab station, another load of refined crystal powder, and just more memory cards. And that's it. That's all this office has for us. No strange crystals. Get that suit on, and we'll look at moving on towards the next. Just across the road, thankfully. No activity on the outside. That's always good. And no books of interest. Meanwhile, down below, we succeed on the second try yet again. Much more efficient, May. Okay, LV-429 pulse rifle. The LV-429 fires a series of extremely short high-energy laser pulses, more like bullets than traditional laser beams, greatly reducing dwell time and increasing weapon effectiveness. Matrix crystal technology has made the weapon compact enough to be man-portable and provide it with enough power for essentially unlimited combat operations. But heat dissipation is a problem, preventing it from being fired more than once every few seconds. Okay, well, there's that, and there's 2 Inferno grenades. That's all that we've found so far, but it's a pretty good find. And there's more schematics back there. Let's have a look at that rifle. I mean, the shot is very good. In terms of range, what are we looking at here? Considerable. 60? Are you serious? Okay, but it's not going to be very good from that far away. It has the 1 firing mode at the moment. It's a pulse shot. So it's saying it can kind of just keep on going. Very interesting. Well, I'm certainly keen to try that out. I think we'll have to try and find a test subject. But first, we have more books to look at down here. Let's get that first responder handbook. Got a report on Matrix technology here. Initial testing shows the rate of awakening from Matrix crystal exposure is over 50% with no side effects. Candidates that failed to awaken complained of headaches and bad dreams, but the effects rarely last longer than a week. Okay, so we didn't awaken from that crystal then. We've got bad headaches. In approximately 5 cases, however, awakening causes serious side effects, including hallucinations, high fever exceeding 39.5 degrees C, muscle tremors, unconsciousness, disassociation, and amnesia. This can occur in either successful or unsuccessful awakenings, and is a serious danger in certain cases. Multiple awakenings are not cost-effective. Despite a wide range of candidates and repeated attempts, only 2 incidents have ever occurred, and no specific commonality between the mathematicians other than gender exist. No further attempts shall be made. until a similar effectiveness to the initial awakenings has been achieved. In-phase awakenings show variable efficacy, sometimes much lower or higher than normal. Efficacy is in general consistent within each plane, though some planes show variable efficacy. Plane 398RG shows 99% efficacy, however side effects rise to 35% of cases, and so further experimentation with 398RG is prohibited. Melchior has so far been unable to find any specific characteristics of a plane that would lead to greater or lesser efficacy. Further testing and samplings are required. Okay, that's some information. It kind of almost makes me wonder if we should try and expose ourselves to the crystal again. There's another report here. Perhaps this will help. As requested, we conducted multiple tests using various matrix crystals to determine the precise effects on mathematician capabilities. The first test subject was V72, representing juniper gold. In previous capability testings, V72 was capable of lifting 10.23 grams and holding it steady for at least 300 seconds, as well as consistently being able to reduce their acceleration when free-falling to 9.32 meters squared. When holding a charged matrix crystal, the effect was nothing short of astonishing. The mass limit on lifting increased to 2.43 kgs and the acceleration when free-falling dropped to 7.17 meters squared. Burnt November subject Q51 displayed a resting heart rate of 65 beats per minute, a grip strength of 30 kgs, and an 8.31 mile time. When holding a charged crystal, these improved to 55 beats per minute, a grip strength of 41 kgs, and a 5.45 mile time. The evidence shows that skin contact with a charged matrix crystal dramatically improves mathematician capabilities. Interesting that they're calling them mathematicians. Up to several hundred times depending on their exact capabilities. While matrix crystals are always in short supply, some of them should definitely be earmarked for usage by our most capable mathematicians. Yeah, it's intriguing to say the least. Project Fabian memo. Anna, I know things are stressful, especially with some of the irregularities in staff behavior we've been witnessing, and under normal circumstances, I would never countenance your proposal. I have to admit, though, that I was extremely disturbed by what I've heard of the behavior of several Vedant Hand mathematicians, as well as Dr. Holland and Dr. Almeida's recent public argument. As such, for the duration of the emergency, I think your PsyCop proposal is a good one. I'll draft a memo immediately for Dr. Nayak to organize the Grey Dawn mathematicians towards keeping order and maintaining morale. Hopefully this will only be a matter of weeks before Dr. Sidhu and his team can find a solution. They already found one way to remove XE037 contamination, so hope remains. Sincerely, Harold Leo. XE37 contamination. Alright, well, May isn't going to know what that is, but that is significant. Yet another report here. Yeah, we did the research. We're all stuck down here, so what else can we do, right? Just research out our hearts while the world falls apart? Well, I've attached the figures so you can look at them. But the theory is right. XE037 enhances exposed mathematicians, aka all of them, by a factor of anywhere to 10 to 100 times more. Basically as much as using a matrix crystal. Mishram used to be able to lift around 18.5 grams, one of our strongest telekinetics. Now he's up to 2 kgs. And with a crystal he can lift 2 bowling balls or a dog. That was hilarious. Subject U76 could pick up surface thoughts if touching the target and now can easily read someone's mind from across the room and can occasionally pick up deeper memories. We figured this out by accident, by the way, and I'm pretty sure when we get out of here, Dr. Colony is going to find divorce papers waiting for her. You'll probably want to keep U76 away from anything sensitive, except that we've only just discovered this and now it's too late. Oops. Oh yeah. K34 can just walk through walls now. So much for security. Everything's fucked and we're doomed. That's my report. Hope you like it. What a report it is. And that looks like that's it. A lot of information has been gained there. You know, reading over one of those memos, it might be dangerous, but we do have 2 of those crystals. What if we were to activate them again? Shall we try? And like before, we feel those same sensations and then feel stunned. So maybe May just isn't cracked out for whatever this effect is. Or she isn't just yet. For now though, back up on the surface with a new rifle in her hand. Before we end today's episode, I would very much like to try that out. So let's grab our cart and go exploring. And it might not be especially wise to do this while we are feeling so nauseous, but a broken cyborg, that might be a good test. Let's let go of this for the moment, and we're in range. Let's take a precise shot. We hit the cyborg for 3 damage, increasing our skill with laser rifles. And it's back. Let's blast it again. 11 damage, and that was just from a grazing hit. This could be quite a useful weapon because we haven't been able to use laser weaponry against cyborgs before, against non-organic things. 71 damage. Yeah, I think we got our hands on a pretty freaking good rifle here. Let's start to make our way on over towards the body. Just put that away for a moment to smash it. May, that pulse rifle could very well take you far. And while May's wounds are looking better than ever, her body is not doing so well on the inside. The tiny amount of calories that she's been consuming isn't going to keep her alive. As unappealing as that moss looks, it may be all that can keep her going. And so, sitting down and learning exactly how to process it, that's going to be the next thing on her agenda. But Legionnaires, that is all going to be in the next episode. I'd like to thank you all for joining me for yet another episode here on the icy world of Salus IV. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.